All right, just leaving that first stop, and when you find something like this on your first stop for 15 bucks, you know you're gonna have a great day. On to the next. Not much at that one, but I did grab him for 50 cents. It's, I believe it's vintage. It's made in Korea, so let's see what the tag says here. Yeah. Very cool, Wile E. Coyote. There's the tag. So that's about it. It's a beautiful day out here on the Cape. Sunny. So I got one more stop. See you soon. All right, just left a little church thrift store. Picked this up for $2. PS4 controller. Looks like to be in really good shape. All the buttons were working. Go home and test it. Photograph, list, repeat. Morning guys, we're in the shop and we're gonna pull some orders and hopefully some more sales will come in as I'm sitting here. It's one of my favorite posters. I don't know if you guys can see it. There he is. Totally redeem yourself. All right, back here in the shop pulling orders. This is what's going out today. It's about 30 items and we are going to get a couple more. This guy here sold. This is freebie at the dump. I think that's a $10 item. And I've got, this was another free pickup here. Some Proactive. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to grab all this. There we go. So this was a marketplace pickup. And this sold overnight. Somebody gave me a $50 offer for the lot, and I took it. We also have, oh, there it is. The PS3 finally sold. It's that broken one that I got at the dump. It is a reverse compatible unit with the CECH A01. This sold for $59.99 plus shipping. So that one's gonna go out. And I will have to check the list here. I don't know what else is going out. I'm still waiting on payment for this guy. And I've got some other items going out as well. So let me gather the rest and then I will show you the end result. If you're not first, you're last. I'll just sit here and maybe list a few items before they open up at 10 o'clock. Ended up getting these $40 for the pair. Just leaving the other thrift store, not much there at all. But it was funny, one of the employees that knows me and but doesn't know what I do finally said, after I have, you know, a couple items in my hand, she said, well, what do you do? Do you sell? Like right away. And it kind of caught me off guard. And told her sometimes, and I look for, you know, these certain items. So, you know, what do you guys do with situations like that? What's your answer? I'd like to be honest, but the other, you know, I don't like, I don't know, there's a stigma, you know, of we're going in there, we're buying things for $1, $2, $3, and then, you know, flipping them for 20, 30 plus. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys do in that situation, or if you've encountered that or not. All right, we're back in the truck here. I did manage to pick this up. It's an old Sears Craftsman router, 1 horsepower. There's a model number on it, but there it is. I looked it up. Comps are anywhere from $30 to $50, and this was on sale for $4. And then I did pick up this sweater. This was $3. Comps are really good on it. It is cashmere. It's not in the most perfect condition. I think the tag has a stitch loose there, but I should manage to at least make my money back, if not more. I've got one more stop and then we're done for the day. All right, managed to grab 4 Canon Pixma ink cartridges, and these were a free Facebook Marketplace pickup, and they're selling anywhere from $15 to $18 on eBay. Just got back from the dump. A couple of puzzles. One is sealed, and then a whole bunch of vintage Playmobil. It's like a Frontier themed play set. There's a ton of it. I don't think it's complete, but it has all little side panels and all that stuff. So people buy parts, especially if it's out of print or a retired set. So I gotta check out that Frisbee. Disc Store is the brand. I like to find old vintage Frisbees, but we'll see. Hey, it's for free. Here in the shop, and I'm listing some golf clubs today. Probably gonna do a set here. Won't break them up. It's TaylorMade R7 irons. I think it's a 7, 8, 9, and a wedge. Got a Nike fairway wood here that cleaned up real nice. Some more TaylorMade stuff, a burner. This one here that I'm not familiar with. This thing cleaned up real nice. It doesn't even look used. And this is the only righty that I grabbed, a rescue. And another set. I'll lump these all together. Is a burner iron. I think it's it's a 7, 8, and 9. So I'll list those together too. Then try to photo them here and then get a measurement in. This is the first one that's gonna go. This thing's really nice. Again, it's a lefty, but it's got an awesome adjustment there. Pretty clean. And I picked all of these up for, I got 11 clubs, and I paid $10 for all of them. So it's less than $1 each. All right, let me get to work. Saturday, and I did a little thrifting, and on the way home, saw a sign on the side of the road that said yard sale, which is crazy because it's March here in the Northeast, specifically Massachusetts, and it is still cold out. But I'm glad I turned in. He had a ton of tools, which were kind of overpriced, but he said, "You're looking for anything particular?" That is a good sign, because they're willing to look in their house. This is a moving sale. And I said, you know, I like 80s and 90s toys, video games, you know, older toys, you know, stuff like that. And he goes, well, I have my collection of Matchbox cars when I was a kid. And he goes, it's probably from the 60s, and it's in this this old toolbox. So I said, yeah, I'd be interested in seeing them. And let me show you what he pulled out. So he went in the house and came out with this toolbox. It's pretty cool. No peeking, private, keep out. I think this is Nevermind. And on the back, I think it's some older stickers. But in any case, he said he has been carrying this around since he was a kid. I mean, I can probably sell the box. This is what he had. Get some modern stuff in there, but it's all Matchbox Lesney from, what's this one dated? Can't see the date through the camera here, but in any case, I was digging through it, and there's probably, what, 50, 60 cars in here. All varying conditions. Get rid of the modern ones. But there's some really cool ones in here. Some are in better condition than others. And of course I grabbed this right away. It's a 67 Redline. It's got really cool stickers. I wonder if those are original. But in any case, he wanted to sell the whole thing. He didn't want people to just pick through it. So I don't like sentimental value things when you have to make the first offer. And he wouldn't budge. He said, I have no idea. What do you want? What do you want to pay? I said, well, I don't want to insult you. I said, these were your toys, and I never liked making the first offer. I said, you know, what I'm going to offer you is probably going to be lower than what you think everything is valued at because of the sentimental reasons. I said, but I got $40 in my pocket. He said, yep, that's fine. So I got them all for 40 bucks. I am not an expert on Matchbox. I know enough that I'm not to overpay for them. But if you guys know Matchbox, let me know. How did I do? I haven't looked any of them up yet. I know enough to grab the Redline Hot Wheel, but the old Matchbox ones are not my my forte. But, there's probably all kinds of stuff in the bottom. I really was digging around a little. What's funny is, while I was there, another guy came in to the yard sale and started to walk on over and started to hover. And I knew he was looking at them as well, and that's why I wanted to make a deal quickly and not have him start a bidding war right there in the garage. But luckily the guy just was looking, and as we were walking out, he's like, hey, you did a really good job. There's a modern one. And I said, all right, cool. Did you want to buy any? See if I can make a deal before I even left the place. But this is really cool. I haven't seen that. So I think I did all right. I mean, there's got to be at least 50 cars in here. So I got them for less than $1 a piece. And I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and I'll let you know which ones sell, and I'll let you know how I do. Thanks.